What's up, guys? This is Future Automation, a place where imagination meets reality, and you are listening to Tejas. So, today we are going to go with Miscellaneous Part 2, and I'll explain you what we are doing after the intro. So, with a cup of coffee, let's get started. So in previous video we have seen about how we can get images you from website and store it in your local directory, and also headless booting. That were the two objectives. Now in today's video we are going to go way in basic, where we are going to deal with opening an empty browser, loading few websites in the same tab, refresh backwards forwards, and how to open new tabs and switch between different tabs. Okay, so these are the few things that we are going to deal with. Now those who are new to this video, I suggest them to go and check out the previous videos first. That is the first video. I'll put up the link in the description, and also don't forget to check the card in the corner. You'll get the link there too. And also I'm going to give you a basic idea about what exactly these few lines are. Okay, so the first two lines are related to importing libraries. That is, the first one is Selenium, which will help us to deal with this website automation, and time, to give some basic like simple delays between the two operations. Like after this operation is performed, the program will stop for 3 sec. So that is how the time works. Now first what we'll do is we'll see about how to open a browser. Now here these two lines are related to different kind of properties related to browser. So basically what Chrome option does is Chrome option gives us access to different kind of browser properties. Like we can start the browser in minimize mode, in maximize mode, in different kinds of position, in different kinds of shape. And we can also start the browser in headless mode, where we run the browser in the background. We don't see at all what is going on, but we'll get the work done. Now to check out how the headless browsing works, check out the previous video. Again, links in the description and also in the card. Okay, and this part where we create an instance of the driver, which will give us the ability to access different kind of functions and components of the Selenium. And here we pass the location of the driver that we have downloaded in the first video, and here we pass the options, that is the properties that we have defined for the Chrome. Now the same applies to all the different browsers, that is Mozilla and Edge. So I'll try to give the description in the browser, but don't forget to comment if you have any query related to different browsers. Okay, so let's get started. This code is fairly enough to start the browser in an empty mode, that is no website will be loaded in it. So let's run it. Okay, so the browser is ready and it has started, and we have got the access to this browser in the program. Now here you can see that the Chrome is being controlled by the automated test software, that is nothing but the Selenium. So I'll keep both the stuff is side by side so that we can easily figure out what is going on in the browser. Okay, now to load any website in an that is already opened browser through the Selenium, we can use, that is, driver.get. Now what get does is it will load the websites that you will mention here in the parentheses. So we'll go with google.com. And now to run a particular like single line operation or function, we have to just select it, right click and run save. You can also click on control enter and run it out. So here you can see that we have loaded the Google website on the same tab here. Now let's open another website. So I'll just copy it and say facebook.com. Okay, run it. Okay, so Facebook is up. Now here you can see that we have loaded the Facebook. Now I'm also going to conduct a Facebook series to go, as we'll go further using Selenium, where we will be able to log into Facebook, post some stuff, to schedule our posts, to schedule our different kind of activities on Facebook, to get comments, to get replies and everything, all that stuff. So don't forget to stay tuned to the channel, hit the bell icon so that you can get all my updates. Now, those who are into digital marketing and all, or those who are good influencers through Facebooks, they can use Selenium to automate their activities on Facebook. As I said, they can create some programs that I will definitely show you, but those who are already into Selenium and want to try something, they can go and try this. So they can create projects to automate the Facebook part, and try to like automate their posts and activities in Facebook, and see what are the outputs.
Artificial intelligence.
This is the one thing. Another is those who are interested in digital marketing, and also those who are interested in like already are in digital marketing but want to learn few different courses. So there is a classic news for you guys, awesome news, and that is a $2,000 Facebook master course has been made totally free, which is a scholarship program which will make you an expert of working with Facebook ads and Facebook marketing. So one of that is this is one of the best course that I have ever seen, and it is totally free. So Socially Fly has already uploaded a video on how to enroll this course. It is one of the best channels I have ever seen in dealing with marketing, in dealing with money making and everything. So don't forget to check out the channel, check out the video. I'll share the link of the video in the description. Go ahead, subscribe the channel, and stay ahead of everything. Marketing is the need of today's time, digital marketing. So don't forget to enroll it. Okay, let's go further with the next part of the program. Okay, so we have already understood how to load different kind of websites in the same tab. Now we need to go back to the Google that we had opened, or the previous website. So what we do is driver dot back and run it, run the cell, and see here you can see that we have went in the previous website. Now to go ahead we can go, yes, I hope that you guys have already guessed it out, driver dot forward, run the cell, again back to Facebook. Now you need to refresh the website, then we can go with driver dot refresh. Okay, these are few basic stuff that we need to understand or we need to know. So it has refreshed the website. Okay, so these are the few things: forward, backward, refresh, and everything. Get the what we can say, get the different kinds of website in same tab. Now the scenario is usually that you won't be always on the same tab, or you won't be having only single tab in the Chrome browser. You might have different tabs and you might have to switch between different tabs. So what we have to do is we have to understand how the switching between the tabs and how the tabs in the Chrome work. So let's get to it. So running or opening a new tab works in this way, that we have to use a function called driver dot execute script. Okay, and here we have to pass an internal function called, just a second, double quotes, window dot open, and okay. So basically what it does is this part executes this internal script of window.open of the Chrome, and it will tell the Chrome explicitly that you need to open a new tab in the current window. So we'll execute it and we'll see how this thing goes. So run cell, yeah. So here you can see that a new tab is open. Now accessing the tab. So here is some kind of trick that you, or some kind of basic logic you need to understand about how this accessing the tabs and how these tabs work in Chrome or any browser. I'll just explain you in simplest way possible as I have understood it. Okay, so that you don't have to struggle with this part again. Those who are new, those who are having some basic idea about this stuff, they don't have to like pay more attention toward it, but it's fun, you can look at it. So basically, say a browser has a container. Okay, this is a container which in which all the information, that is the indexes of the tabs, are saved. Okay, so every time a new, okay, so you are having three tabs, say you open a new tab, then it will be stacked on the top. Okay, so basically this is how the stuff is going to work. Okay, Now here each and every tab will be represented by an index in the container. Okay, so basically, say for example, here this tab will have 0th index, this tab will have 1, this tab will have 2, and so on till 4, I guess. So 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, sorry, 5. Okay, so this is how the indexing goes on. Now here in our browser you can see that the first tab we are having in Facebook and the second one is untitled. So basically here, okay, so basically here, uh, what the thing is that this tab here is Facebook, okay, and this is the second tab, that is untitled title. Okay, so to access each and every tab here in the Chrome, we need to understand this indexing part. So if you want to access this tab, then the index of this tab will be 1. Now I'm going to again show it programmatically, but I'm trying to explain you it in easiest way possible so that you can have an idea about how this is working. So basically every tab will have like its index, and we have to access the tab using this index. Okay, so let's go programmatically. Now we have opened this tab. Now to access a tab, first of all you need to switch to that particular tab. So okay, I think I've opened the previous video, I guess. Yeah, so to access, say for example, if you want to access some properties of this tab, say you want to load this tab, you want to do some stuff, so what you have to do is first you have to take your control from this tab to this tab. Okay, this is a wrong diagram. Okay, so to this tab, and then only you can control the stuff. Okay, so what we are going to do is we have already opened the tab. Now we need to access the tab. So to access the tab, what we need to do is driver dot switch to window, and in bracket we are going to use driver dot window handles 1. Now here switch to window function will switch from one window to another window, and what driver window will tell to this particular function is that to which window exactly you have to switch. Okay, so it will just switch, but it needs to understand that to which window we have to switch. So we have to switch to the first window, that is this untitled window. So the windows handle will tell it. So the windows handle will is basically nothing but, just a sec, so windows handle is nothing but this container, and each tab is its element. Okay, so first index is basically this untitled, so we are going to switch to this particular uh, tab. Okay, so things have worked out. Now what we are going to do is we are going to just copy this, run it here, and we are going to open Google. Okay, so here is google.com for you guys. Okay, yeah, so we have opened the google.com. Now I know that you might not have got an idea about how the switching is taking place, so again I'll show you physically how this switches to the new tab. So here what we're going to do is, okay, I'll keep it as it is and I'll just copy it so that you can just see how it is working. So now we need to do, what we need to do is we need to switch to the Facebook page, that is the Facebook tab. So what we can do is we can just select this, put here 0th element, that is the first tab, in the select, right click and runs it. So that's all, you are switched back to the first tab here, and you have got the access to this. Now if you want to like get an explicit idea about which tab I am, like get the title of the tab, so what we do is, just a second, I'll just enlarge it so that you can see here basically. So just keep an eye on both the windows, both windows, so that driver dot title, and I'll select this, run it. So here you can see that we have got Facebook and login. Okay, so guys, here you can see that we have got the title. So you can put an validation, like if the tab is Facebook, then you can go and log into that particular this and that tab. Okay, so that's all. So here you have seen that how we can switch between different tabs. get the access of that tab and then perform some operations on that particular tab. Now to close the tab, okay, close the current, say for example I have to close this Facebook tab. So what we do is driver dot close, select this function, right click, run the cell, so it will close the Facebook tab. Now if you want to close the Google, goes by the same way. Okay, so basically these are very minimum functions that I have shown you, and this is just to tell you how we can go with simple and basic operations of the Chrome to open that tab, because these are pretty important things you need to understand, like opening a tab and switching between tabs. These comes in, like these comes in many of most of the projects in the way. So these are the other, there are a lot of stuffs, like there is a action chain package, sub package in Selenium, which will also help us to perform different operations like mimicking our keyboard keys and everything. So that is like further stuff, and I am definitely going to tell you everything as we'll move in the projects, because explaining everything in single video won't help you to understand when and why we are going to use it. This is because these are like what we can say daily stuff, this we are anyhow going to use it in each and every project. So I have explained it because I thought this was important. And next we are going to soon start with our another series, as I have like paused for the Amazon stuff as due to this lockdown. So guys, if you have any kind of service suggestions, ideas, any kind of advices, you can just go ahead and without any hesitation put in the comment box. Don't forget to do that. If you like my video, share it, subscribe it, hit the thumbs up icon, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Also don't forget to check the Facebook course that I have mentioned in the link. Go ahead and go for it, because it is one the best course for getting an like a base, like a simple masters in the Facebook ad marketing and everything. So guys, keep innovating, keep trying different things, stay safe, stay home. See you soon guys, take care.